So, this is the Week 15 NFL teaser and the TV map for 2023 Week 15. So, the Sunday games are December 17th, 2023. However, near the end of the season, after the college football regular season is over, and it is the college basketball regular season, and the bowl games start for college football, NFL. It has a few Saturday games on NFL Network nationally, and there's a few this week. So, Thursday Night Football is the 5-8 LA Chargers at Las Vegas, who's 5-8 as well. Minnesota is in Cincinnati, are both 7-6. That game is on NFL Network. Chris Rose and Jason McCourty are going to be announcers for that game. And at 1 p.m. Eastern, at 4:30 Eastern, is 7-6 Pittsburgh at 7-6 Indianapolis. And then at the NFL Network, for Chase and Kurt Warner are going to call that game. And Saturday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern, is this crew, NFL Network crew. It's the filling crew, Usually they have a filling crew that usually doesn't call NFL game, or usually doesn't call games on NFL Network for like overseas games or like the London series or the Frankfurt Germany games, or it doesn't, usually they don't work for like NFL Network and like doing studio shows and stuff like that. Some capacity. And it's Kevin Hart and Trent Green on that one. They've come over from CBS for this one. So it's the 6th crew for CBS this week. And there's 5 crews for Fox. There's 5 for regular CBS, but they're calling the game for NFL Network, so it's. But they're using the 6th one. And Sunday it's Baltimore Jacksonville, NBC. Monday is Philadelphia, Seattle, ESPN, ABC. Baltimore's 10-3 at 5 Jacksonville. Philadelphia is 10-3 at 6-7 Seattle. And LACLV is on KTTV, Fox 11 in Los Angeles, and KTNV, ABC 13 in Las Vegas. Minnesota Cincinnati is on WCCO, CBS 4 in Minneapolis, and WCPO, ABC 9 Cincinnati, Pitt in Maine, Ruben KDKA, CBS 2 in Pittsburgh, and Ruben WTTV, CBS 4 in Indianapolis, Detroit, Ruben KMG, ABC 7 in Denver, and WJBK, Fox 2 in Detroit. For the single window, I'm surprised that featured game, Tampa and Green Bay. Why is Tampa and Green Bay featuring? Well, Tampa and Green Bay. Tampa is 6-7. They're leading the NFC South. Green Bay is 6-7, and they have the final tiebreaker spot in the NFC for the wildcard picture. So most of the country is a lot of the country is gonna see that game. Majority of the country is. And then, however, New York Jets Miami is going to be the feature announcer game with Jim and Surma. New York Jets are 5-8. Miami Dolphins are 9-4. With their surprising loss to Tennessee, Jim Nantz and Surma is calling the New York Jets Miami, and that's in Cincinnati, most of Ohio, except the Cleveland area. We have Lexington, Kentucky area. We have most of West Virginia, most of Pennsylvania, most of New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Vermont, Maine. Not all Vermont in that area, but most of it. A little bit of Massachusetts. Not the Boston area. And not the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is going to show. They're going to show Tampa, Green Bay. The Boston area area is going to show San Francisco, Arizona. Then we have most of North Carolina and South Carolina. It's going to show Tampa Bay, Green Bay. Except for the Charlotte area, they're going to show San Francisco, Arizona. Same with the Atlanta, Georgia area. They're going to show San Francisco, Arizona. And then the rest of Alabama, most of Alabama and most of the rest of Georgia is going to show near Jets, except for a little bit Augusta, Georgia area. And we have Orlando, Florida, and Tampa Bay, Florida. They're going to show Tampa Bay, Green Bay. The rest of Florida is going to show near Jets, Miami. And then the New Orleans and Baton Rouge area is going to show San Francisco, Arizona. The Chicago area, the Cleveland area, the Kansas City is going to show San Francisco, Arizona. And then we have most of Arizona, most of California, and most of California, and Washington, Oregon, most of Idaho. Oh, Idaho, but some of Idaho is going to show. Some Montana is going to show. Some of Arizona. And then the LA area, the Bakersfield, San River area, is going to show Washington, the LA Rams. And then the Baltimore, Maryland area. And the Virginia and the DC metro area. A little bit West Virginia and Pennsylvania. It's like Maryland station there, show Washington, LA Rams. San Francisco, Arizona. It's going to be in blue. That's us. Anyone Charles Davis. Late window. That's going to be 10-3 against 3-10. Not all the country, but I'm surprised you put any of Charles Davis on the second best team. Tampa Bay Green. I'm surprised you didn't put Tampa Bay Green Bay Giants to most of the country in this game. And they put any Charles Davis. Fox says if they have a similar. And they put their best game announcer in the best game. And then their second best announcer, second best game, what time it is. They should put Tampa Bay Green Bay 6 and 7 records. Jim and Summer should be on Tampa Bay Green Bay, and then New York should be in New York Jets at Miami. And then Andrew Kellett, Tiki running if they will be in the second best game of the day. Which for some reason it is. Supplement Houston, Tennessee, it's the third best game. Houston is in yellow, and it's most of it, it's all Texas, a little bit of New Mexico, a little bit of Oklahoma, a little bit of Louisiana and Arkansas, and a little bit of Mississippi, and then some of Illinois and Missouri, a little bit of Kentucky, all Tennessee, a little bit of Alabama and Georgia, and a little bit of West Virginia and Virginia, and then tiny touch of North Carolina. So that's spread these in each other. And Tom McCarthy, James Hilton, Jay Feely's Washington, LA Rams. Reds 6 and 7 alarms at 4 and 9. Washington. 4 and Washington at 6 and 7 LA Rams. Late. Most of the country. In fact, early window. And then also Alaska is going to show San Francisco, Arizona. And Washington, because maybe there's CX fans. And Washington Rams. And then Hawaii is going to show New York Jets at Miami. Fox early is going to show everyone's going to see, most of the country is going to see New England or Kansas City at New England. That was flexed out of Sunday night or Monday Night Football. I was flexed out of Monday Night Football for this week on ESPN and ABC. It was the first flex game of the year, besides the ones that are flexed into or weren't sure you're gonna be in either Saturday or Sunday. So I can that was scheduled to be in advance, in May, June, whenever they do schedules. Based off the season before, And they thought, it was gonna be New England was gonna be half decent, And then they've been not the best of this, but they've been second best in their division. second best, third best. But they made in the playoffs. But not last year, they're already eliminated. But most of the countries gonna see like Joe Davis and Gerald Johnson. The blue is New Gen St. Lawrence and of Louisiana, a little bit of Texas, because Louisiana Station, a little bit of Oklahoma, and the Shreveport area, Arkansas, a little bit of most of Mississippi, a little bit of Alabama, Mobile area, and maybe just a touch of Florida as well. And then we have most of, except for the Buffalo area, most of New York, Connecticut, the New Jersey area, most of the Sierra area in Pennsylvania, Michigan. And then we have Chicago, Cleveland, Kim Kluber, and Rick Sanchez. New York Giants are where they 5-8, and New Orleans is 6-7. So they're pretty even record on that one. New York Giants still alive in the playoffs. And New York Giants still alive in the playoffs. And after their win on Monday Night Football on ABC over the Green Bay Packers. New Orleans still has life left to make it to a wild card spot, potentially, or even potentially, having a wild card spot, or potentially even having both teams are in the running for wild card spots, but New Orleans could be in the running for the division, or not, could either or. One of the two, so you have 2 ways to get on, which is nice for New Orleans. Chicago at Cleveland. Chicago is 4-8. Or where are they? They're 5-8. They're 5-8 with their win over the. Are they 5-8? I believe they are 5-8. Yes, they are 5-8 with their win over the Detroit Lions. Chicago's over Detroit, so they are 5-8 with their win. Their convincing win over Detroit. But Detroit did have some interceptions. Quarterback did, but it's the Mass and the Milwaukee Curious. In Mass and Milwaukee Curious, because I believe they probably show Chicago Bears games preseason. I believe they do for a reason, and they also show Green Bay Packers games in preseason. Most of Illinois, a bit of Iowa, the Quad City area, and we have the Fort EW area. And then we have most of Indiana, all of Ohio, Pittsburgh area, and the Charleston area, a little bit of West Virginia area, a little bit in Kentucky. It's most of Indiana. And we have Atlantic Carolina, and that's not a very convincing game. Carolina is 1-12. Now they're a big loss, 22 pointless at New Orleans. So it's Charlotte. Here, now it's north of North and South Carolina, of Georgia, most of Georgia, and not all of Tennessee. Some of Tennessee, the Knoxville in Tennessee, a lot of Kentucky, a little bit of Virginia, and then the Fort Myers area showing Chicago, Cleveland. Someone must have went to one of the colleges now, Fort Myers. Not the everyone just chose Shirley. I mean, can't see anyone. It's probably not going to be a very, very competitive game. However, Kansas City is over rhythm, they lost 2 in a row, They're not enough rhythm, as much rhythm as they were before, It's going to be interesting, see if Kansas City can bounce back and take this one from Newman. Kansas City's 5-8-5. No, it's 3-10. I'm surprised they're short as the national game. But maybe they're required to. If it's flexed. Maybe they're required to. I don't know, Kansas City's 8-5. No, it's 3-10. Very convincing. Your Giants are 5-8. More than 6, so it's a more competitive game. But the team is losing, both teams are losing, so you make sure. Plus Kansas City Petrolums. That does sell it, the audience, so maybe that's why they're showing it. Chicago at Cleveland, even 5 Cleveland against 5-8 Chicago. Cleveland had a big win over Jacksonville last week. So I improved them to 8-5. That's Sunday, so they improved them to 8-5. And Atlanta Sigmundson. Probably get my no contest game with Carolina, but we'll see here. And then it's with them, Mark Childreth. And then Dallas at Buffalo with Kevin Brooker and Greg Olson. And that game will be nationally televised. So that is it. So then we have 7 national games here. We have 7 national games on. We have 7 national games here. But however, there's gonna be 6 5-ounce crews for CBS says a Christmas game. This place you can see that'll be probably Jim Nance, Tyrone, and then Kevin Burker, Ramos, Mayor Giants, Philadelphia, because it's national Christmas. And the Rams will be on and Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, NBC, will be probably, I think that was I don't know what you on the direct with, of course, college football games, Big Ten games, Big Ten mainly, or night, the best game on NBC, whether it's Notre Dame or Big Ten game. Buffalo Rangers, that's with Chris Collinsworth. And whenever it'll be with one of the NFL Network crews. 2 NFL Network crews, and then the list against CBS. So we'll see here. Well, I think I need Charles Davis. He'll be if I'm guessing it's gonna be Cleveland and Houston. I'm guessing it's going to be because Cleveland's 8-5, Houston's 7-6. We'll see if Houston is able to play Houston's able to play if is Houston able to play 7-6, are they able to play CJ Stroud. Are they able to play Houston's? Maybe they'll be 9-5 and 7-7. That'd be the best. However, Seattle, Tennessee would be a good game for single CBS. 6-7. Maybe be 6-8 against. Maybe 6-8. Maybe both will be 6-8. Maybe 9-5, maybe against 7-7. Cleveland, Houston, maybe CJ Stroud plays that be national. There's no CJ Stroud possibility. And they won't play it. That won't be the national game. Or it'll be 6-8. It's 6-8 Seattle, Tennessee. So we'll see here. The Fox early, the best team. It's definitely gonna be Trent, Minnesota. With 9 and 9-4 against 7-6. Could be 9-5 against 8-6. Or it could be 9-5 against, or it could be 9-5, 7-7, 9-5, 8-6, or it could be 10-4 against 7-7. But in any episode, definitely gonna be the featured game. Definitely gonna be the featured game. Where it's probably definitely gonna be 7-7 Atlanta. Maybe against, it's either gonna be 7-7 Atlanta, 8-6 Eagles at 7-7 Atlanta, or it's gonna be 7-7 at 7-7. Most likely Atlanta does not lose to Carolina. So it'll be tied or 8-6-7. Green Bay is gonna be 6-7. And probably 1-13 Carolina. Just gonna be not shown. Very many people are just gonna be shown the Carolina area and maybe the Green Bay area, and that's about it. Maybe Wisconsin. Maybe that's it. It's either gonna be Detroit, Minnesota as the featured. And most likely Detroit, Minnesota as the featured game. But Indianapolis, Atlanta is a good game as well. It should actually. I think it's just Detroit because Detroit's more higher up there in the playoff picture than Indianapolis. I know, but it's pretty good. Dallas maybe is going to definitely be the late game. Definitely going to be the financial late game because Arizona is 3-10, and they're probably going to be 3-11 after they lose to San Francisco, and most likely be eliminated. Most likely be eliminated Chicago, or even eliminated Chicago's 5-8, 5-9. So we'll see here. 3-11 at 5-9. Not gonna be very many people on that game. And then for some fluke, Arizona is still in the playoffs. Most likely Arizona's gonna be eliminated. There's gonna be some nonsense. And then in summer 7 seed, Chicago's gonna lose. Be 5-9, I'm guessing. It's not gonna be very eventful, so we'll see here who wins. I'm guessing so. There's just so many national games. Usually last year there was a Christmas game on. There's a Christmas Eve night game on NFL Network, which is Saturday. And all the games and regular NFL games are on Saturday. And Sunday was Christmas. So they had the 3 Christmas games this year. Christmas, they're on the Thursday night game. The 2 special Saturday games because NBC is not going to show Christmas game at nighttime because Monday Night Football. And NFL Network has a Christmas Eve game. They usually show Christmas Day game. But because Monday Night Football was San Francisco, is the Christmas game. That's what the Peacock game is. Probably is the filler for the Christmas Day game. And then since in Pittsburgh, NBC is the Sunday Night Football filler game. Place in Denver for Christmas Eve. So So there's not a lot of great games. Buffalo Chargers. Cincinnati Pittsburgh is a good game. Buffalo Chargers. Baltimore San Francisco is good. Your game. Buffalo Chargers. Cincinnati Pittsburgh is good. There's 2 good games, for nationals. And I think Houston's could be good. There's a couple good games. There's 3. There's 4. There's 6 good games. 6 really good games. Possibly Cleveland, Houston, German, Slovenia, and Doesn't. So, see, so next time.